In honor of the NFL draft beginning tomorrow, I'm going to be going over the Eagles' biggest draft priorities. Tomorrow I will go live, so join that if you want to just talk about what picks are going where. So first on the list, I had defensive line. I didn't care if it was edge, tackle, or any of that because we lost key defensive ends and defensive tackles. Basically, we only have like the core guys that we've drafted in the last couple years, but we lost Josh Sweat, who arguably had an MVP performance in the Super Bowl, Milton Williams, BG to retirement. We just need some linemen. Okay, next is safety. I love Reed Blankenship. I think he'll be fine. Next in line would be Sidney Brown to start with him, but I think even drafting someone to develop under those guys, especially Reed as he's getting up there, would be nice. We lost CJGJ kind of unexpectedly. I wasn't expecting it this year, and he was the heart of the defense. He gave a lot of passion, fuel. He wasn't the best in the red zone, but I do think we should draft a safety in one of the early rounds of the draft. Okay, next is tight end. Now, Dallas Goedert is still on the roster until next year as of right now, but he's been on the trade block. They don't know if he can stay healthy. He performs when on the field, especially in the playoffs, but I think it's time to move on regardless if he stays this year or not. We need another tight end, a better one that's good at blocking but also can catch passes. So I think we should draft a tight end. Okay, next on this list, I have wide receiver. We have great wide receivers in A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith, but I think just having a third or fourth wide receiver really helped this roster. Jahan Dotson is still on the team, but I don't know if they keep him or not after this season, and I think we just need someone that can take some of the load off A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith when they're hurt or, being heavily covered. Okay, next is offensive line. Now, we have our offensive line locked up for the next few years, but Lane Johnson is entering the later part of his career, so I think drafting his successor, someone he likes, would be good to develop under this all-pro offensive line. I think it's always good to have dudes in the trenches that can play multiple positions and just really help the team when someone's hurt or just to develop for the future. Yeah, here's my list once again. Comment what you think. What stars are you looking for tomorrow? I doubt we'll stay at pick number 32, but we will see.